we look at some of the big banks here in the country, if I look at the top three, and each of them will easily command between 10 and 15 million customers, and sit somewhere at maybe 6,000 to 8,000 employees. Now, if we think about that, and you hear the statements, if you hear Dr. Mwangi from Equity speaking, or Mr. Oegara, or for that matter Isaac from CBA, then you will all hear them bring you the same message, that in order to remain competitive, in order to have the necessary scale and retain profitability, they will have to expand outside of Kenya into the Pan-African space, and every of them will tell you that in the next 4 or 5 years they need to change their game and be able to scale out to serve, instead of 10 million customers, probably 100 million customers across the continent. And as you would imagine, it becomes an economy of scale as well. Banks cannot just go in the market and say, okay, we need to hire 10 times as many people, or deploy 10 times as many systems. It will just not be economical. And that brings us also back to one of the more important things that also the MD of Eclectics just told us. The very important trends in technology, they have to do with being able to use the data to better serve your customers, achieve more automation, and actually do more with the talent that you have in your companies. And that's why technologies like big data and predictive analytics, that's why artificial intelligence, IoT, and autonomous solutions become so important in the market of the future. Many times you will have also faced a situation where you say, I'm doing increasingly repetitive tasks, and I would really like if my database or my integration layer could do this by itself, be a bit more autonomous. And these are, for instance, some of the things that we are addressing with autonomous database, to actually free you from error-prone and repetitive tasks, and maybe make the database or the DBAs of today the data scientists and analysts of tomorrow, and move them also up the value chain. So the basic behind it is not to crush people's job, but actually to improve the value chain also in IT and data, move people up the value chain and enable businesses to do more. Now, Oracle, the same way like some of our competitors, like Microsoft, like AWS, we built foundation technologies such as database, middleware, an IoT platform, a blockchain platform, an AI platform, but what do we need in this market to customize those technology foundations to form really solutions in the market? Those are our ASVs and partners who actually then tailor those solutions into solutions that are appropriate for a specific market as well as a specific vertical. Because a solution, or when we talk about a digital assistant or chatbot, will be different for the needs of a utility customer, maybe with Kenya Power, or a banking customer, or a telco customer. They will all have different needs and different requirements, and that's why we as a vendor also require the partner ecosystem to bring those specific solutions to the market. And we are very grateful for companies like Eclectics, who build very, very, very innovative solution on top of our foundation technology. For most of the larger banks, only about 10 to 15% of the transactions are being done in branches. Everything else has moved to alternative channels, with really self-service, mobile banking being the largest one, then probably agent banking shortly after that. And now let's also think about what that does to what we require from solutions. When we're used to go into a branch, maybe chances are we know the person who sits behind the counter, and if that person does a mistake, because we're speaking to that person and we have a personal relationship, we forgive them if they do something wrong, or if they may be a bit slow, or if they don't understand us right. We're humans, we interact, we sort it out. But now if you interact with a digital platform, it becomes a different thing. If it's inconvenient to you, or if it doesn't do exactly what you expect, it's not a human, so you expect this service to be perfect. And then this is why today, when we talk about it, the customer experience platform in digital banking becomes such an important differentiator between companies. The more convenience and the more intelligence you're able to build into this, that will be the currency of loyalty for you for the future. And I think that's what we need to focus on. If you know Oracle only as a database vendor, please let us help also to change that perception. While we are not the biggest provider at cloud services in the mass market, we by no way can reach the scale of Amazon or Microsoft. We are the largest one in the large enterprise market, and have the most differentiated portfolio. We're offering everything from data as a service, software as a service, platform as a service, infrastructure as a service, and we are one of the only few vendors who can deliver an identical solution to you on premise, in cloud, as a hybrid solution.